Hello, and welcome to a Saturday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. Today we're going to do the Saturday, January 20th, 2024 crosswords and go for that 1,422-day streak. So here's your spoiler alert for the Saturday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Mini's always free to play. On Saturdays it's extra large, 7x7. Let's do it. Skins, Shalom, Kingpin, in-depth, nibbles, scares, that being said, and egad. Wow. 13-second downs only. Other than, of course, looking at the top one. It is very helpful to look at the top across to get you started on the downs. Dangerous to skate on thin ice. Versus a handbag. We have algebra. We have in-depth algebra, which is my professional life, I guess. And the National Health Service down at the bottom there. Anyway, now for the main event, that's the Saturday Daily Grid, which is by Caitlin, Reid, and Matthew Stock today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. The Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. Saturday's the hard themeless of the week, so hardest puzzle of the week. Let's see what Caitlin, Reid, and Matthew Stock have in store for us. Let's get into it. Gardener's item that breaks down a lot. Ooh, like a lot. You know, like a yard or whatever. Fortune 100 company whose name is the last two syllables of the city near where it was founded. Wow. Okay. Readily available. Maybe it's on tap. Photo ops, maybe? Okay. Exams for some science majors. Could be MCATs. Actress Kate Blanchett. Amico? No. 2 syllables. One might be cleansed with a strip. A pore? Protein-based... plant-based protein brand. I don't see it. America's Got Talent. Precursors. Star Search. Tesco. I think rap pioneers are MCs. Something's wrong here. Colors outside the lines, question mark. Visibly emotional. A gape, maybe. Subject for museum curator. Goal. E.g. Okay. Line along the Embarcadero in brief. In San Francisco. Yearning. It's not often seen on a diamond. Okay. Any member of the order Chiroptera. Some kind of insect, isn't it? Non-kosher Wendy's offering. Baconator. Initialism for the pleasant tingling on the scalp of the back of the neck. That's ASMR. Oh, it's a bat. Okay. They say mélange. This is Acme. I guess it's art history. Perhaps. View with disdain. Mash? Not now. Then, maybe. Jazz trumpeter Woody. Well, maybe it's a hash. Good going. Points the finger at. IDs. Plans a getaway for, perhaps. Maybe it's a Betts. Montana neighbor. Alberta, maybe? One-time source of toothbrush bristles. Greek who originated the expression leave no stone unturned. Well, maybe things that were once commonly stored in towers. CDs. Oh, a cry. Teary. Maybe this is smears. This is some kind of meats. This is an itch. Okay. Beverage with an oxymoronic name. Like some hair. Okay. Stentorian. One time, right. What does this mean again? Something that may be hard to drink? Question mark. Maybe it's cider. Served as a wingman. Maybe it's aided? Number of Reyes Magos. Trace. Right? 3 Magi? Is that what that is? A no-hitter. Okay. Good going. Add a gal? Legendary creature. Okay. Fire water, that's what this is. Okay. Like the hair of 1 to 2% of the world's population is red. Like the smell of burned rubber. Acrid. This is Yeti. Tote bag. Hate watch. Adaway? Okay. Lacking bells and whistle. Bare bones. Like some hair. Fine. Got ready. Okay. It's a secret. That's it. Aha. Sweet pea, maybe? Gold, more golden, say. Be steamed. Maybe it's seethe. Tried to take a seat, question mark. More golden, say. Again. This is ran, like in an election. Cousins of sirens, maybe nymphs? No, naiad? No. Nautical direction. A port, maybe? I think this is riper. It's on the house. Let's put an here anyway. Okay. Paul, who was 2021's sexiest man alive, is a Paul Rudd? Put your hands together, perhaps. I blank rule. Dead Tree Edition. That means it uses the actual paper. Pray, you got it. Yep. Or yes. Probably just yes. Brewery stock or ales. It depends. Print something. Euripides. Signature items are pens. Is made up. Consists. Whoops. Bowed. Bowed is bent. Got ready. This is ripened. Bore and loud. Okay. So it's probably not riper over there. Print issue. It's probably an here also. Extra bits and pieces. Spare parts. Buckwheat noodle is soba. See what's in store, question mark. Shop. To be honest. Bad drawing. Short straw. These are newts. Etna Marathon. Rarer. And avast. Okay. Or golden. Purer. Okay. So I need to figure out. The problem is I don't know this. Tesco is a company in Britain, right? What is this? No hitter seems right. Bart. Compost bin. I see. Cisco. San Francisco. OGs. Incognito. Alright. Tesco is a company, although I guess it's probably not a Fortune 100 company. Should have known that. And there's also no city. Cisco is much better. So actually that corner should have gone better. But pretty decent Saturday, I think. Honestly, 7 minutes. Can't really complain about that. Okay, so it's not... I thought the lot here would be like, you know, like an empty lot. You like hoe up a lot or something, but... This, in a compost bin, a lot of stuff is breaking down. Didn't know incognito. I knew, you know, impossible and beyond. Boca? Morningstar? Never heard of incognito though. Oh, Morningstar. Okay, it is. What's the difference between Morningstar Farms and incognito? Okay, all right. Good to know. Star Search, that's a long time ago, I think. fire, water, bare bones, print issue, short straw, to be honest, and spare parts. It's all creditable. Hate watch. Like you might do for a show, I guess. Euripides. There's so many famous Greeks whose names start with E, I feel like, you know. Epicure. Anyway. Let's take a look at this thing. Some of the cluing was pretty fun, I thought. Chiroptera. I guess I was thinking of Chilopoda. Ptera means wing. Chiro means what? Hand wing. Hand wing. And I was thinking of Chilopoda. Centipedes. Oh, let's not Google that. I said insects, but I guess I meant arthropods or something. What do I remember from 7th grade life science? Not too much. Got 2 exclamation points in a row there. Another one, add away. Like, you did it in a good way. I don't know if I've ever heard anyone tell me add away, but maybe I haven't been doing a good enough job. Add away to go. Definitely, you know, usually when you see Ada, it's followed by Ada boy or Ada girl. Centaurian just means loud. Etymology? I should know this. It's something classic. Stentor was a herald in the Trojan War in Homer's Iliad. Brazen voiced and as loud as that of 50 men together. Bare bones, nice. You know, I thought riper both here and here, but we had ripened in the grid the whole time. Nice clue there. Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd, I guess age is like fine wine, right? For me, it seems kind of late to be, seems late in his career to be sexiest man alive. Was he also a holder of that distinction earlier? No. Just 2021. All right, 2021 was longer ago than I think. Maybe. Bad drawing. Cisco. Yep. I guess that's original gangsters. Okay, so we've got 2 San Francisco references just a couple weeks after I came back from San Francisco. Didn't take the BART, but I'll be back in the Bay Area more than once this semester. So I will have to take the BART at some point. The Baconator. Haven't had one in a long time. Woody Shaw there. Got a lot of Shaws to pick from, but 3 Magi, I think. Reyes Magos? Yeah. 3 wise men. I mean, Reyes means kings, right? Magos surely means magi. It's Alberta, not Albania. Boar bristle brushes. Yeah. It wasn't overly difficult, I don't think. I just had a bit more trouble in the Northwest than I'm proud to admit. But the stats should be about normal, I think. Let's see. 5 seconds faster than my average Saturday time. Is this time even right? Oh yeah, 7:12. And I am, again, the first person to have clicked refresh on xwstats.com, because it's just me. And yet again, claim that this puzzle is hard. Maybe it was hard. I think it was Mike Wheeler suggested, how might you come up with this? Maybe they're tracking how many people they expect to have solved the puzzle by a certain time. If it's less than they expect, then they call it hard or something, at least early on. It's a reasonable guess. But it's certainly not just do most of the people who have reported their stats go faster or slower than usual, which is what I might have guessed naively. Anyway, let's move on to the Plusword, shall we? Here's your spoiler alert for the Plusword. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here. Click on the link in the description below. Plusword's free to play. British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. Let's, whenever it loads, let's do it. Here we go. Tail or trail. Become narrower. Taper. Continue without stopping. Great Lake connect to Lake Michigan. 6 across. So it's not taper, because it's only Huron, Superior, Erie, and Ontario, so it must be Huron. Bell toll. A knoll? Utensil removed. This is a corer. Dutch Caribbean island. I think it's Aruba. I guess it probably is knoll. No, knell. Like a death knell. Continue without stopping. Get used to. This is inure. Annual prizes. This is Nobel. Growl. Snarl. Fins. Okay. And run on. So it's just irked. Just irked. The Wordle part of that was easy. Crossword part of that was somewhat hard. It becomes. I missed the S there. Can't have possibly been taper. But we do have this very American clue here. I wonder how hard it is for Brits to know the Great Lakes. In New York could be E or I. And nothing. We've got some Dutch stuff, some Swedish stuff, some American stuff. Nothing overly British though. Let's move on to the Telegraph code words. See how we do on this today. Starting with the code word stuff. See what we can do. Let's see. Oh, there's actually a lot of these. There's a lot of these. At first I thought this would be like an E, but now I think it's... I think like rejoin, but maybe that's not that good either. Not too much to go on here. Could this still be something like a B? You know, like object? Could be. This is not a C though, there's no way. And then this, like a Y maybe. So this is probably a consonant. This one is definitely a vowel, right? Not sure what to make of this one so far. Let's go searching for an E. This looks promising. I guess we already saw this before. I just couldn't decide if it was an E or a consonant, but let's go with E here. I gotta figure out what this word is. Both of these words are now a bit sketchy. Let's see. Is there anything better to be an E? I think the E is right. And this I see as like an A or something. This could be judge, couldn't it? Something like draft here. Adjure. Drift. Drift is possible here. This looks good. Yesterday. There's our Y. It's not what I said. Garnish. Rhythm. Wow. Nice word. Mid-size. There's our Z. Legend. Skin diver. Index. Pre-exist. Pass up. Acquire. I got finally the O, not very many. Newcomer and byword. All right. Just a touch over average, but that one was hard to figure out. Hard to figure out indeed. I guess the breakthrough there was this combination of judge and drift and a drawer, I guess. So basically just where the J and the F were to begin with. Anyway, let's move on to the Codewords regular, see if that's easier today. And, you know, I want this to be happy or something. I think it's gotta be, given that asp there. I mean, it doesn't have to be happy, I guess. Could be, though. This could be a C. This could be school, let's say. Let's see what that looks like with that all put in. I don't mind that. It's probably blasts or something. Wow, so this is the E. Relay? Abbey, belay, okay. Gazebo. Oh, we got the G there, that Z there. This is lozenge. What is this? Shandy? Or shanty? Shade, adapt, okay, pester. Dryad, that's what that was. Overdue. There's our Q. Sequester. Exemplify. Bezique, didn't know that. Awesome. Flasks, seeker, joker, observe, overdue, and below average time there. Yeah, happy was right. And school. So not too many missteps there. Right, what is Bezique? It's a trick-taking card game for two players that originated in France in the 19th century. Never heard of it. Otherwise, nothing too crazy. Let's finish up, as we always do, with the New York Times Connections puzzle, where we try to make 4 groups of 4 here. Nuts, peppers, desert, rats, fuzzy cherry, maroon seashells, fudge, strand, shoot, sprinkles, darn, ditch, woodchuck, curses. Okay. What do I see? Parts of a sundae? Nuts? I guess you wouldn't put peppers on a sundae. I think this is sundae toppings. Sundae toppings indeed. Alright, and that's the easiest one. Let's see, maroon could be like getting marooned on an island, or it could be the color. Strand, ditch, and dessert, though. That looks good, doesn't it? And that's right. I think rats, darn, shoot, and curses are all mild epithets. Yeah, we're doing this in difficulty order. And these are parts of tongue twisters. She sells seashells by the seashore. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. And something picked a pot of pickled peppers. Peter picked a peck of pickled peppers. Is that right? Tongue twisters. Nice. All right. Cool. Did that in just easiest to hardest order, but always glad to figure them all out. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow for some Sunday puzzles. See you then.